The first week as a fractional CMO is kind of boring, but honestly, it's important because what we do is we go into a client's account and we get all the logins, and that's like one of the first things I do is bring all the logins into one place, in a secure place, obviously. And usually that's a process of talking to at least 2 to 3 vendors and several staff members. Oh, and the other thing I forgot is a lot of times in auditing the access security of all the digital marketing assets, which I'm talking about like domain registrar, the DNS hosting, the Google Ads accounts, the Meta accounts, Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, blah, 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 all these things, and then all these proprietary or industry apps. What we find out a lot of times is there's a lot of people in their hand in the cookie jar still that are still in there that have often administrative access to everything, the website, the back end of WordPress, whatever it is. And it's like a ticking time bomb because one of those people, just one of those old people could be cleaning it up. Can you confidently say right now that no one who shouldn't have access to your digital marketing infrastructure has that access? Important question. In any case, janitorial work, clean up the mess, get everything in one place so we have all the information, and then we log into the accounts, which requires 2 FAs and blah, blah. But anyway, we get into all the accounts and then we see what's going on, right? You'd be amazed at how many problems I find just during this phase. Old analytics accounts that aren't even operational. People don't know where logins are. An agency, 1 or 2 agencies ago that they're not even working with, have the domain or the DNS or something hosted, or sometimes even the website hosted, and they don't know it and the client doesn't know it. But I mean, I'm not exaggerating here. It's like, this happens a lot. In any case, I clean all that up. I ensure that the client has the ownership of every single digital marketing asset. One thing I don't believe in, and I never have even as an agency, whereas this is an objective fractional CMO role, but even as an agency, I believe the client should own their own digital assets. They shouldn't try to hold people hostage. And this is not a well-shared, unfortunately, perspective with assets, digital marketing assets. But in any case, I make sure that the client gets ownership of all the assets in that process. After we get all that done, we have a meeting and we review everything. What's going on in analytics? What's going on with various marketing or advertising campaigns? During this time, vendors tend to get a little squirrely. The ones who aren't doing a good job, it's kind of like you start shining the lights and all the rats start scurrying. The ones who are rats scurry. The ones who are solid are very happy to provide it, are very proud of what they're doing, and are looking forward to working with somebody who's competent to ensure that the account's properly managed. Because in a lot of cases, the agencies aren't getting what they need. They're not the bad guy here. I don't come in and kick out agencies for no reason, because if they're doing a good job, they deserve to stay. And I'll actually even say to the client, if I think the agency is good, I'll say, hey, you're lucky you got a really good webmaster, Google Ads company, whatever it is. I'm not throwing out people that are perfectly good because they're hard to find. But how will you ever know that if you're not an expert in marketing? How are you going to know that these guys are actually doing their job? You need to have somebody come in who can actually audit in a friendly, vendor-friendly way, cooperative way, a constructive way, come in, understand if people are doing their jobs, where the holes are, plug the holes, get everybody on the same page for your page, your targets, right? That everybody's on your page. Make sure that happens, and then step on the gas. And that's when the good stuff happens. I'll talk about what else I do in the context of that relationship, but I just wanted to talk about some of the things I think people don't realize, because a lot of people don't even know fractional CMOs exist.